So this is mainly going to be about this beautiful palette and my eyes. So we went ahead and did brows, and we're just going to go ahead and go into the color Ginger. On this fluffy brush I got from Ulta, it's by Essence. It's brand new, so I just thought I'd test it out. But I'm putting that a little bit above my natural crease because we are going to be doing a halo eye. And I just really wanted these colors to peek through. So you can put it as high or as low as you desire. But this is just what I did, okay sis? And I did prime my lids with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer. It's the same concealer that I use to carve out my brows. I just drug it down and smoothed it out, and I did not set it with powder because I wanted these colors to be as pigmented as possible, although they already pigmented because Auntie Jackie know what she doing, okay? So now I'm going in with the color Edges, and this palette snatched my edges, so I think this is appropriate. But I'm placing that a little bit below Ginger and blending that out with the same brush. So I'm not switching brushes too much in this tutorial just because a lot of the colors, I needed them to blend together. So like these two browns are close, so I went ahead and stuck with this brush. I'll change brushes in a second, but I'm just putting that down and then blending it out. Patting it down, blending it out, because like I said, these are very pigmented. So you don't just want to go in on site real excited because you will be shook. Okay, so put it down and blend it out slowly. Take your time, sis. She gonna be there when you come back. Now we're going into credit, and we need to give Auntie Jackie her credit for this palette. Okay, okay. So I'm using the brush that comes in the palette. I love that these palettes typically come with brushes because that's just so convenient. Okay, and mirrors. But I'm using the fluffy end to put down credit on the outer edge and then just bring it all the way to the inner. Like I said, this is a halo, so I want the colors to be both in the inner corner and the outer corner. So then I just went back into Edges and used that to kind of melt the two together so it wasn't just the brown, then the dark brown, and then yeah. So that's kind of the marrying color. So I just put that back and blended it out. Then I'm also using that fluffy brush to put Ginger back above the other colors. So we kind of lost it a little bit when we blended. So I just did that to smooth harsh edges and kind of smoke it out. Now we're taking the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, the same I put on my lid, and we're using this small flat brush. And I am just putting the concealer kind of in the middle only. I'm not carving out my crease for the gods. It doesn't have to be super duper neat, but you do want to put it in the middle because that's going to give you the halo effect. So I just kind of put it down little by little, and then I took it up as high as I saw fit, but this is going to vary depending on your eye shape and what you want to do. So just put the concealer in the middle, blend it out as far as you want to, and you should be good to go. Now we're going into the color Sponsored on this flat elf brush, and it's kind of a blue brown, and I'm placing that in the middle. I could have did like the gold or the rose gold on site, but that's the typical decision. So I thought I would do something different and put Sponsored in the middle instead, and I actually really liked it. It turned out really pretty. Now I'm going in with Ginger on a smaller brush, and this is when we kind of create the halo. So you want to put these colors around the center color to kind of make it the spotlight. So the same colors we put in my crease, I'm kind of putting them down in that order. So Ginger, then Edges, and then the only difference is credit is going to go on the outer and the very inner corners. And then I just put a little bit of Sponsored back on if we lost it. This is really just going to be a game of putting it down, blending it out, and seeing where it falls, to see what you need to adjust. So halo eyes tend to be an adjustment. Just take your time and then just blend it out until you're satisfied. I will say that this brown in the palette ended up looking a little purple, which I'm not too mad at because it's still cute, sis, okay? But depending on which color you blend it with in the palette, you may get this same result. So just be aware of that. But like I said, nevertheless, it's still gorgeous. Then I'm just using that brush to kind of blend all the colors together with the middle color. So you want to make sure that you're blending so it all looks kind of melted together and not choppy. Now I'm taking this e.l.f. liquid liner and we're going to create a wing today. I haven't done a wing in a hot minute, okay? But I felt like it went well with this look, so I'm really just stretching my eye out and then creating the wing. Take your time. You can just do liner and no wing if you want, or you can do a smoky liner. It's really up to you. This is just what I did, and I love this liner. It's super duper cheap and it works super well. It dries matte. It's just bomb. Now you'll see in a second, I am also going to be putting on my lashes off camera, and then I'm also going to do my whole face because I really wanted to focus on the palette and make that the star of the show. So y'all have seen me do my face a billion times and I have not really changed my routine. Okay, and we back. So now I'm just taking this smaller brush and putting the colors I put in my crease and on the top of my eye on the bottom. So we're going to start with credit because that's the smokiest color, and then we're going to go into edges and then eventually into ginger and just really blend it and smoke it out. You can take it as far down as you want, and I think it'll look really pretty and blown out, but that's up to you. So now I'm going in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara, and I'm just blending my lashes with the false lashes. And then we're also going to do a little bottom lash action. Not too much, just enough to kind of make them pop out so it doesn't look so bare. I like the symmetry on top and on bottom, so that's why I just kind of do a little something. Now I'm just dusting away all the powder on my face with this big fluffy Real Techniques brush. Nothing new. Then I'm going to go into Trust Issues on a small brush and put that in my inner corner. Would this really be like a Jackie Aina tutorial if we didn't do inner corner? Okay. And then I'm putting a little bit in the peak of my brow. So not the whole brow because that's a lot, sis. Just in that high arch point, and I thought it was so pretty. You'll kind of see towards the end. So now I'm just taking this blush by Black Radiance and placing that on my cheeks. And I believe this is Warm Berry. And I'm going to blend that out with a fluffy brush too because we can't leave it like that. We just can't, okay? Now I'm actually going to take Trust Issues and use that as a highlighter. And this was probably the best decision I've made of 2019. Okay? It's just, this palette is so versatile. You can use highlighters, inner corners. Listen, Auntie Jackie, you don't have to do us like this, okay? Serving the girls. And then I just went on top with Golden Flower Crown by Wet n Wild. Just for a little extra, because I'm extra, let's be honest. I really maybe didn't need this, but here we are. And I'm just placing that on my temples. And then I put the Trust Issues on my Cupid's bow too. So now I'm just drawing my faux moles with my pencil. And now I'm lining my lips with the color Cork. I believe this is an ebin lip pencil. I got this from the beauty supply. I get all my lip liners from the beauty supply. Because who not finna pay $25 for a lip liner is me, okay? And that's just that on that. Then I'm going in the middle with Tansy by Colourpop. This is one of their... It's not the matte ones, it's the satin lip. And then I'm going back over that with Cork just to kind of blend everything together and make it a little bit deeper. Then I'm going on top with Madeline Butter Gloss by NYX. And then on top of that, I'm going in with this gloss by Wet n Wild. I think it's Gemini. It was part of the Zodiac collection. And I'm placing that just on my lips for that little pop of glow. This is ended up really a glowy look, and I'm here for it. So now I am spraying my face with the Rimmel London Stay Matte Setting Spray. Now I'm just correcting my little part, and that is it, loves. Alright, y'all, so this is the final look. I must say I am in love. I love this palette. I think it is a winner. Jackie Aina did her thing. Anastasia Beverly Hills, they both did the doggone thing. I haven't gotten one of these palettes since I bought the Modern Renaissance way back in the Gap. So for me to have purchased this, I think it's well worth my money. The colors are very pigmented. It's very, very, very pretty. You can do the neutrals, you can do a pop of color. You got some options. So I think overall it is a great palette. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you are becoming a part of the Trice tribe. I like to turn friends into family. So make sure you stay, girl. Come back. We want you over here. And go ahead and give this video a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It helps me out a lot. Ignore my missing nail. And also leave a comment. Let me know, have you gotten this palette? Do you like it? Did you like the look? Do you think it's worth the money? Talk to me, girl. I like dialogue. I like to go back and forth. So that is it. I will see you guys in the next video. Once again, thank you so much for watching. It does not go unnoticed or unappreciated if this is your first time or if you are returning. Thank you, girl. I definitely plan on seeing you in the next one. Bye, y'all.